Okay, so did y'all see yesterday during AEW when Britt Baker was on commentary and she was kind of watching the singles match between Nyla Rose and Riho, and they panned to her and she looked so fucking pissed every time. She just looked so mad. That was me. That was me during the finish of the NXT Women's Championship match between Candice LeRae and Shayna Baszler. And I'm not going to speak too much on the match itself because I'm going to save that for my Wednesday Night Raw review, which should be going up tomorrow. But when the finish of the match came, and spoiler alert, I'm sure all of you know by now, Shayna Baszler ended up tapping out Candice LeRae to retain the NXT Women's Championship. And I was annoyed. I was just sitting there like, wow, really? You know, I'm not even the world's biggest Candice LeRae fan. Like, I like Candice LeRae. I think she's a damn good wrestler. I was rooting for her going into this match. I didn't think, like if you asked me who was my pick to beat Shayna Baszler over the last, year and a half or whatever, I would tell you I thought early in the year it was going to be Io Shirai, but then Io Shirai lost to Shayna, twice. She lost once at a takeover, and then she lost in a steel cage match. So, obviously, it wasn't Io. And then in January, when Bianca Belair was getting that big push, I thought it was going to be Bianca, but then she lost. I'm like, okay, well, maybe it's going to be someone else. Here it is. We're October, about to be November. And Shayna Baszler is still the NXT Women's Champion. I'm just getting really tired of seeing Shayna Baszler as the NXT Women's Champion. Here's the thing. When Asuka was the NXT Women's Champion, she held that title for 522 days. My thing was, Asuka was undefeated her whole reign, and Asuka was a phenomenal, great wrestler. She brought the spunk to NXT. The spunk, I bet you I haven't heard that word in a while. She brought the stigma when she came out, and when she got in the ring and she had her matches, was always just on par, great, exceptional. Her matches were always really good. The crowd was always behind Asuka. I mean, sometimes they weren't. Sometimes Asuka was acting heelish and they would boo her, especially when she go up against Ember Moon. The crowd would kind of boo Asuka. Some would be half and half. I always was on Asuka's side no matter what. All up until she dropped the title. She didn't lose the belt. She literally gave the belt over to William Regal, said, I've had enough. I've beaten everybody. I'm going to the main roster. See you later, guys. She didn't know, poor girl, poor woman, didn't know that she was going to go to the main roster to die, but no one ever does know. I hope nowadays people just, go to NXT in hopes that they won't go any further. They just stay down there. But, yeah, Asuka basically relinquished the title and went to the main roster. She left NXT undefeated. Technically, she wasn't undefeated because she lost the Battle Royal to Carmella, but whatever, we're going to say she was undefeated. And I don't think too many people really had a problem with Asuka in NXT. I don't really know anybody who hated Asuka back then or even now hate Asuka. Now we have Shayna Baszler in NXT. And when Shayna Baszler first came in, I like Shayna Baszler. And I'm a Young Classic 2017. I like Shayna Baszler. I honestly was rooting for her to win towards the end. Actually, that's a lie. I was rooting for Kairi Sane to win. But I was thinking, okay, she's going to win the NXT Women's Championship at some point. I can see this happening. She ended up winning the NXT Women's Championship by defeating Ember Moon last year at NXT TakeOver. I want to say it was TakeOver New Orleans? New Orleans, I believe she beat Ember Moon at. And she held on to that title for a good few months. Up until Kairi Sane beat her for the title in August. And then I believe Kairi Sane didn't hold on to that title for a long time. Kairi Sane held on to that title, I believe, for 2 months, maybe a month. I think it was 2 months. Shayna won the title on October 28th of 2018. Has been holding on to the title ever since. So, come the end of this month, if Shayna doesn't lose the title, which I don't think she will have been the champion for over a year. And I'm kind of tired of seeing Shayna as champion. I'll be honest. I am ready for her to lose the title. And it's not even you could say, oh, well, she should lose the title to this person, that person, because she's, beating everybody. She's had the most Asuka reign since Asuka has been the champion. But the thing is Shayna is just so dislikable that, I literally just do not want to see her as champion anymore. And I guess they're doing their job and she's being a good heel, but no. I just do not. I'm just tired of seeing Shayna Baszler at this point. She always has her goons with her. I sound like a hallmark, I know. 339 days as champion. Think about it. Go through the NXT roster right now. She's beaten Aaliyah. She's beaten Bianca already. She's beaten Dakota Kai. She just beat Candice LeRae. I don't think she's faced Deonna Purrazzo yet, but I'm sure she'll beat her eventually. She's beaten Io. She's beaten Casey Catanzaro. She's beaten Mia Yim already a few takeovers ago. She beat Rhea Ripley like a few weeks ago. She beat Taynara Conti. I'm sure she's beaten Vanessa Borne before. She's beaten Xia Li. She's beaten like everybody in NXT already. I know Asuka beat everybody in NXT too, but she relinquished her title and she left. Shayna, you should do the same thing, because it's like if Shayna keeps holding on to that title, you're gonna get a bunch of rematches until they find someone worthy of beating her. And there are people in NXT where they're beating her, but the thing is that they already lost. So unless they hold like this tournament, or they start doing rankings for them to work their way up to facing Shayna again, and I guess they could tell a redemption story like, oh, I lost to Shayna already, but I've done the research, I've done my homework, and now I'm ready to face her again and beat her this time. I guess they could tell that story, but I just don't know who would beat her at this point. I thought it was going to be Bianca, then she lost. I thought it was going to be Io, then she lost. So I'm not sure. Maybe it'll be Beth Phoenix. Beth Phoenix comes out of retirement and beats Shayna for that. I'd be down. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm more so leaning towards Shayna Baszler getting... I thought she was going to get drafted. But if she's still the champion, then... Well, no, that's not true. Because the Street Profits were drafted as the NXT Tag Team Champions. But that's the thing. The draft is like in 2 weeks. Shayna Baszler should have dropped the title. She's getting drafted. So that's why I'm being led to believe she's probably staying in NXT. My thing is, I hope she drops the title soon, because I'm growing very tiresome of seeing her with the NXT Championship beating all these women.